Good morning, welcome to Monday. It's day 11 and believe it or not, I was really missing work today. So I dressed up in my work kit. Also as an experiment to see if I still fit into my clothes, being in particular proximity to my fridge for the last week. Today I thought it would be less of a story and perhaps more of a reflection of the world we're living in. And to do that and demonstrate that, I brought along a little model. This model was designed to show a stable and predictable world, somewhat measurable, somewhat linear, and I know exactly when to put my finger in and when not to, even though I get it wrong sometimes. We can change speed and we can change direction, and to a large degree, it was designed to show a top-down, hierarchical, command and control, power-based model of leadership, of corporate behavior, and I certainly grew up in a world demonstrated by much of this. Predictable, measurable, and linear. The interesting thing is though, if you just change one variable, and right now, of course, the variable that's on all our mind is this little thing which is unseen, called COVID-19. Just think of that one variable, introduce that into our system, and have a look at what potentially might be happening in our world. It is all over the place. It's seemingly chaotic. It is highly immeasurable in many ways. It is certainly not linear. It may be quantum or exponential. Small events that happen in one area may lead to massive outcomes in another. And maybe we're living in a world that's less predictable, less measurable, and certainly less linear. Now, in his book, I think it's called The Upside of Down by Bruce Whitfield, he cautions us that the next time we move into a training room with a consultant, we should be careful if he mentions the word EVUCA. And I've been guilty as a consultant and a facilitator of mentioning a EVUCA world, a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world that we seem to be in. Perhaps Bruce's comment is that it's not so necessarily. It is also a world full of opportunity, full of imagination, full of possibility that might be emerging. And so, as I reflected on this, I thought, what is a VUCA response to a VUCA world? And maybe it's vision and values. But how do we get through this world without a vision and without values? It's quite painful when it hits you, much like our world. Vision and values. The U, I think for me, is about understanding and unlearning. How do we understand ourselves? How do we understand others? And what do we need to unlearn as a world going forward? C, I think, is collaboration and maybe communication. That this world is demanding of us more collaboration, and perhaps we will see responses as yet unimagined to what we're facing at the moment. And the A, I think, stands for awareness and agility. Can we be a little more aware and exhibit more agility in a fast-changing world? You may ask, so what is the E for in EVUCA? I think the E is for energy. You can drive R1 million worth of motor car, but it is absolutely useless to you if you don't have a charge in the 1,000 Rand battery. And so I hope that today you find a little charge in the 1,000 Rand battery that gets your vehicle spinning to all its possibilities and its potentials. Have a wonderful Monday, and see you tomorrow when maybe we'll go trekking again, because it is Tuesday.